Hell figure, nigga. Monday night. Monday night. And folks, I am not drinking tonight. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Something happened today very monumental. I want to remain focused and not say the wrong thing. But I will say this, however. The case between Street Star Norbs and URL is moving forward. I have the paperwork. I may or may not, say a few things, but I want to make sure I don't say the wrong thing. That's why I will not be drinking tonight. Anyway, good evening, troll babies. How you guys doing? On the screen, holy smokes, Derrick Jaxn introduces his wife to silence the critics. You know who Derrick Jaxn is? Hang on a second. My screen is kind of messed up here. Derrick Jaxn is a motivational speaker, a lifestyle coach. He's also someone that a lot of females and males look to for advice, counsel, and stuff like that. He's not a lawyer, but when I say counsel, I mean, relationship advice. So we'll be talking about that tonight, okay? Hold on a second. Ruger, Ronnie, are you out there? Ronnie's going to be calling in. I want to make sure everything is set and copacetic. Hold on. Live chat. Oh, my live chat. When the hell's my live chat? Hold on a goddamn second. Wait a minute. Okay, there we go. There we go. I need a drink. And then I can function better. I'm sipping on Pellegrino tonight. No beer, no alcohol. I have to remain focused, okay? Okay, we should be good. Pow, there you go. All right. And also, guys, the gun show is back, huh? Hang on a second. Let me just... water weight. That's what they're saying. It's just water weight. Okay, troll babies, can you hear me? How we doing? We good? We good? Okay. Derrick Jaxn. Let me start at the beginning of what I know. And then Ruger Ronnie will be calling in. Ronnie is, I don't want to say she's livid, but she's very, very bothered by this guy's position, and I'll just leave it at that for right now. Again, Derrick Jaxn is a well-known content creator. He's got 1.3 million followers on Instagram. As you know, I do not like to target other content creators, so I'm not going to be going, in on this guy tonight, but he is at the center of controversy for those of us who are in the social media world. He's one of the biggest, and he's got a fan base and supporters. I'll say supporters because the whole terminology of a fan is kind of outdated. He's got a support base of females. I don't know what the ratio per males is, but Tasha K recently brought some smoke to Derrick Jaxn by way of alleged mistresses. And I heard two of the interviews. And now, as of today, Derrick Jaxn has brought out his wife. I'm not going to put her picture on the screen because, to my knowledge, she is not a content creator. I don't know exactly what she does, but Derrick Jaxn has brought her out, and she's on his IG page. She's waving. She's not scared. She is supporting her man, but at the same time, if you ask me, she's not one of these doormat type of chicks. She knows what she's got. They've been together for many, many years. They have children. Oh, that's nice. And hold on a second. And she's saying she's aware of everything from the past. So does this now derail the hate train with regards to people saying he's a fraud, he's not living what he preaches, yada, yada, yada. I don't know any of his books. I'll keep it real with you. I think he's got a book called Don't Forget Your Crown or something like that. Anyway, this is the big internet story, and I do want to open up the floodgates. But more important than that, my subtitle, and this is what I got out of this whole Derrick Jaxn story thus far. Do women respect each other? I refuse to believe that the women that supposedly had affairs with Derrick Jaxn while he was still married, and in case you don't know, he has been saying you should not have intercourse with other people even when you're separated. So that's where the rub is here. I refuse to believe that these females, okay, Ronnie's there already, these females cared about his union with him and his wife and his children. So, I'm going to try to be objective, but at the same time, I am a male, an alpha male, and I think a lot of these women are trifling. I may even jump out the window and say specific or talk about specific cultures and their trifling activity and how they glorify certain things. Booty popping. The promotion of sucking dick and how they take pride in talking about it. Now, every culture has their issues, their problems. But if we're talking about Derrick Jaxn's core base, I have a problem with some of these females who are now acting so surprised and trying to point him out to be such a bad guy. Now, in my opinion, he's going to bounce back from this because, again, he has brought his wife out. If anything, this may help him. I'll bring Ruger Ronnie in shortly. All right, also tonight, I got some other notes here. Thank you to those of you who sent me notes throughout the day. I've been busy today handling some other business, so I'm kind of catching up as well. Ahmad, I got your donation. Thank you very much early. Let me just say that. And salute to Trevor. I got your donation. He says, salute from the Trevor Jaxn podcast. Okay, and I got a few emails as well, some stories I do want to address. Let me get Ronnie in here early. Ruger Ronnie. Ronnie, are you there? Good evening on a Monday night. Ronnie.
Good evening, Star. How are you?
Hey. Are you upset about this story or are you just passionate? Because you and I were talking earlier and you had a lot to say. You and I watched the interviews that Tasha K did, and Tasha is really, really excited about, or if that's even the right word, she's really, really going in 10 toes down about Derrick Jaxn. Where are you?
Yeah, and I want to first start off by putting major respect on her name because I do wholeheartedly. I support the new Trinity. It's God, Jesus, Tasha K, and the side chicks. Tasha K has this man spinning. Within 48 hours, he's put out 2 different videos telling 2 different stories.
Okay.
One which he promptly deleted where he denied ever cheating and claimed that while he was separated, he was only hanging out with other women. And he also claimed that he was too stressed to even perform sexually. To now, he's sitting there with his wife. This is in less than 48 hours. Sitting there with his wife, openly admitting that he was cheating. Mm-hmm. So that's 2 totally different explanations within 48 hours. Clearly, this man is looking to spin the narrative in his favor in any way that he can, because he's gone from I never cheated to, okay, yeah, I was cheating and I was living a double life. So all praise is due to Tasha K, who connected every dot and crossed every T with such execution that this man had no other option but to come out with the truth.
Okay, now, I have seen some of his videos. I can't say that I've watched any of them in their full entirety, but this is the guy who, when I broke the Jessica Reed story about Charlemagne Leonard McKelvey from the Breakfast Club, pleading guilty to giving Jessica Reed alcohol when she was a minor and then getting raped, Derrick Jaxn went in on Charlemagne. And Derrick Jaxn, his words hold weight because Charlemagne immediately flew him up to New York to be on the, Brilliant Idiots podcast, something like that, to try and slow him down because Derrick has that influence with that female audience nationwide. You familiar with that?
Yes, and I think that those are probably the only people who are truly shocked by these revelations, these women who blindly hang on to his every word and truly believe him to be the man that he projects himself as. And so, I mean, it's clear that Derrick is only doing damage control now in an attempt to salvage his credibility in the minds of his followers. Now, sure, that was a good thing that he called Charlemagne to task. I'm sure he's probably helped an old lady cross the street one day, but that doesn't negate the fact that this guy has been selling a lie for 9 years on his platform. He spent 9 years building his platform, positioning himself as some sort of expert on dating and relationships. Okay. Whole time, he's hiding a wife and multiple side chicks that I don't have to say alleged now because he's come on the record and done an about face and said, yeah, I was a cheater. I'm not necessarily a Derrick Jaxn hater, but I feel as though I've always seen right through his shtick, which is playing to those women who are broken, suffering low self-esteem, toxic, unable to find meaningful relationships, basically the lame and downtrodden women of the world. And he convinces them that
run his own one. Pay attention.
Can be.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well. So he convinces them that all of their problems can be traced back to and blamed on the men in their life. He doesn't spare any opportunity to drag men, and by providing such lopsided commentary, it's like he validates the complaints that the women in his audience have about men, regardless of the merits or the context or the facts of the matter.
Okay.
To the extent that I've witnessed him drag men in scenarios where there was blame on both sides. But see, Derrick knows that, you know, he can't ever call a woman to account because that would be career suicide for a man who spent, you know, a decade dragging men and trying to convince women that the man is always at fault.
Okay, hang on a second, Ronnie. So now, I don't know how old Derrick Jaxn is. I've just started pulling the notes earlier. He's is he 6'5"? He's originally from up north. I'm pulling the notes right here now. And his website, he's selling books. He's got all sorts of products. And there have been some Better Business Bureau complaints. I've even got the complaints. Supposedly, when you sign up for some of his subscriptions, people say they're not able to cancel. So he's about his business. How old is he? Do you know? If not, we'll come back to it.
I believe he's 31.
Okay. A relatively young guy. So, you and I have been watching the Tasha K interviews. And, folks, if you're up to speed on Derrick Jaxn, you can join the conversation. This is the biggest story right now in the world of urban media, on social media. Maybe not in the mainstream, but on social media it is. I watched 2 of the interviews, and I have issues with both of these women. I don't believe them. I think that they are just as low down, if not lower, than Derrick Jaxn. What are your thoughts on that? And you have their names? I didn't even write their names down.
One is named Candace. The other one is named Lanai. And also, there's also another woman who provided receipts where he pressured her into getting a Plan B or doing some sort of termination.
Uh-huh.
When you say you don't believe them, you mean you don't believe that he dealt with them, or that they thought, or that he sold them a dream?
I don't believe that they respected his wife and union. I think that, what's the second one? She was doing all the coughing. What is her name?
Lanai.
Yeah, I think she's a hypocrite. She claims Derrick Jaxn pulled out his penis when they first got together in his bachelor pad or condo, whatever that is. And she continued to be his friend after he did that stunt. Yes?
Right. And she also said that he told her, listen, if we're going to be friends, we're going to do things like this. And if you don't like that, then we can't be friends. And she also provided a receipt where he apologized to her. So I do think that they didn't, in fact, know that they knew that he was married. They all admit that. But they claim that he was selling them a dream, that it was over. His wife didn't want him. She hated him. She wouldn't speak to him. So I do believe that, because if a man has you and in the bed where his wife's picture is, this is the marital house where they both live, and you're inside of his bed, why would you not believe that it's really over between them, and that there's, I personally think that you should just wait until somebody is fully divorced. And that's also what he has said in the past, and giving commentary and advice to women. But he was selling them this dream that, it was really officially over. Look, he's flying them out to Miami, flying them different places, bringing them into his home, bringing these women around his friends, taking them out on yachts, wining and dining them. So it's plausible to me that they believe that it was officially over as far as the marriage.
You and I are on 2 totally different pages tonight, and that's great. And I want you to stand firm. It's not that I'm so much defending Derrick Jaxn. I just think that both of those women are lowlifes and losers. And again, I have a hard time believing that they even respected his wife and children. In my experience, and I've got a lot of experience, I think that a lot of women, I think they prey on taking another woman's man. And because he's a man of notoriety, he's popular, I think it's almost some type of trophy for them. And one of those girls was taking a bunch of pictures. We'll get to all this. Hang on a second. Somebody sent in a donation. They want to join the conversation. It better be about the topic. Area code 254. Is that Waco? 254.
All right, hello, what's up?
Hey, what's up, man? You talking about Derrick Jaxn or something else?
Nah, Derrick Jaxn, man, like, I feel like I'm with you, Star. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to co-sign Derrick Jaxn, but I feel like those females are out of line, out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? Because if they were getting flown out and getting money and getting treated good, you got to keep your mouth closed. You know what I'm saying? So those females want attention. So I feel like, you know what I'm saying, they out of pocket. I feel like they're out of pocket because, I mean, if he was cheating, that's maybe like what the real story is. Maybe his wife already knew about it because he's getting money on YouTube and getting money this way and that way. So maybe those females are just out of line. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to keep your mouth closed. If you got the golden goose, keep your mouth closed. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I'm not totally familiar with him, but again, I am familiar with some of his work. I know his approach, and I don't want to say shtick because I don't know if he's a con man. I'm not going to put that on him, but I just think that a lot of these trifling women take pride in taking another woman's man, and they have no fucking
I want to say something about that too.
Fucking shame about it. Come on, jump in.
Yeah, like you said, like they knew he had his wife. They knew he had a wife, and every female that fucks with a dude, I mean, excuse my French, that mess with a dude that is married, they get the same line talking, I'm gonna leave my wife. They know he ain't gonna leave the wife. Then they want to hear that BS or whatever. So those females knew what the deal was when they laid down with him. If he pulled his thing out at the first time she met him and she was cool with that, that's what it is. So you know what it is. So you play your role. You be in the side. You're a sideline for a reason. So you stay on the sideline. Don't come out here and try to be front line when you're in the sideline.
Okay. Hey, man, I appreciate your support. I'm going to keep it pushing, all right?
Already.
Thank you, man. Okay, all right. Yeah, Derrick Jaxn is very popular, folks, in case you don't know. Ronnie, you want to jump in before I bring in more calls about Derrick Jaxn? You and I were talking earlier about not just the women, but his video. He put up a video on his on his YouTube page. He was off balance, stumbling and fumbling. He couldn't get the camera right. Then he starts talking about God. Now, I have a problem with people when they do wrong and then they start using God as the excuse, God as the crutch. I'm going to do better. I walk with God. I have an issue with him there. You want to jump in on that?
Yes, and I noticed that he used the whole God complex twice. Yeah. Sort of like as a Hail Mary sort of thing. He says that when his wife left him in February of 2020, when she caught him cheating or whatever, he claimed that he gave his life to Christ, and the same day she still picked up the kids and left. So basically, even she didn't fall for that whole I've given my life to God thing. So, you know, she didn't take his conversion to Christianity seriously. And now he's even saying that he said in the video, I'm no longer going to say Team Jaxn what's happening because my page doesn't belong to me. It belongs to Christ now. Yeah. So that's like the typical, you know, Hail Mary move when you get caught slipping. I want to give a shout out to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, who is my ultimate redeemer. Yeah. The Lord knows my heart, you know. So I wasn't buying that at all, this whole Jesus spiel. You know, you just now finding Christ now that the heat is on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Hang on a second, Crown. I got your donation. He said, okay, he's talking about Nomad Nick. Stop hiding. Ronnie, we got you. Hashtag DC. I don't think Nick is hiding. Not that I have to stand up for Nick, but he always calls in once in a while. Not always on a regular. But we were supposed to commentate a sporting event that just happened a week or so ago, and I got busy. But thank you, Crown, for your donation. Oh, I see Brooklyn Kennedy. Where are you, sir? Are you calling in? Does Brooklyn Kennedy have tea for this topic? I'm sure he does. Hey, Jeffrey, I got your donation. Thank you so much. Yeah, I just added the PayPal information at the top. Hopefully it's the right information. starboyradio@gmail.com. Thank you, Jeffrey. Okay, Brooklyn Kennedy. Hold on, Ronnie. Let me just say call now if you're calling in, sir. Call. Ronnie, do I bring in another call, or do you have more to put on the table? This is the buzzing topic in the quote-unquote black sector, shall we say.
Well, I want to ask, have you ever heard the term pick me? A pick me?
Yeah. A pick
Yeah,
me.
because I like to think that I've always felt like he's like the male version of the pick me. Because I'm telling you, like in 9 years of commentary, you probably can't find 5 videos of him ever holding a woman to account. I mean, he's the kind of guy that, he'll say, oh, your man left because you're always cussing him out. Oh, that's his fault. You know, he should have did what you told him to do. Your man told you to get a job and help with the bills, so you don't need him, girl. There's plenty of kings waiting to take care of you. He's that guy. And it's just, I see right through, he's a one-trick pony. That's why, his audience is what it is. So,
well, his one trick, it works. As you laid out a few minutes ago, his downtrodden, mentally beaten, black. Should we say black women? Black women, in my opinion, will look to him. He's according to many females, he's a good-looking guy, 6'5". He's young man. They will look past the bullshit, and that's why my showrunner says, "Do women respect each other?" Let's talk about his wife for a second. She's sitting up on his Instagram page right now. Okay, that's Brooklyn Kennedy. And what is that she's got on her head? She's not all dolled up. She doesn't have her makeup done. She's got
a bonnet on her head.
Bonnet, glasses. Mm-hmm. She probably is
very homely looking.
I think she's good looking. I think she's hotter, with the bonnet and the glasses than a lot of females who get all fucking, dolled up, who have lace fronts and all sorts of shit. Just in my opinion, she looks like the type of chick who is not stressing him, even though they've known each other, since college? They go back that far? I forget.
Yes, college sweethearts, yes.
Okay. So she's probably not stressing him like that. And from a man's perspective, most men, not all, we always want what we can't have. I think she, and I have no in-depth knowledge, she probably dissed him, shut him down, cut the sex off, and said, go do what you want to do. I don't give a fuck. I mean, maybe not in those words, but she looks like that type. Any thoughts before we go back to the phone lines?
No, that's not the energy that she was giving. The energy she was giving was that it really didn't even look like she wanted to be sitting there. It kind of seemed like she's emotionally checked out. But it seems like she's one of those women who's heavy in the Bible and the scripture about never leaving your husband. So she's committed to staying with him, regardless of what he does. But she did seem to try to want to make the point that when she caught him cheating, she did leave, and she, let him know that was going to be unacceptable. Yeah. The problem is the whole time he was still trying to win her back, but he was telling all the side chicks, no, it's over. We're never getting back.
Right.
So he was playing both sides of the fence. Now, taking shots at these women, but they didn't take vows. They didn't stand in a church and swear an oath or anything like that. So, he has more of the responsibility in the situation.
Okay. Hang on a second. Brooklyn Kennedy, are you there, sir? Brooklyn Kennedy with the T on a Monday night.
From the place that you love to hate, Star, Brooklyn on the check-in. You already know.
How are you? So you've got T with regards to this whole Derrick Jaxn debacle?
Absolutely. First off, like I said before, he's a fraud.
Okay.
And matter of fact, I even believe that his wife is in cahoots with him. First, he alluded to the fact that his wife was cheating as well, and she was cheating with men. So his wife, he insinuated that his wife might be bisexual.
I missed that.
Yes, and also, he tried to put sympathy out with the whole try to gain sympathy from the audience, talking about his stepfather passed away, and when that didn't work, and when that didn't go into his favor, now he's coming out with the videos because of what Tasha K had put out with the other two girls, the alleged mistresses,
wow,
that said they piece and spoke they piece. So I believe that his wife has been in cahoots with him the whole time, because she's allegedly been doing her thing too. And when she was sitting there, she didn't even look like she was heard about the situation.
Yeah.
She looked like she already knew all of this.
Hang on. Now, the video just came out today. You watched it already, Brooklyn Kennedy?
Yeah, I watch only clips though. I watched a 7-minute clip of the video. Two 5-minute and 1 7-minute clip.
Okay.
And she didn't look devastated about any of the news. She didn't look like none of this was new to her. She looked like she already knew this from long time ago. Like this was nothing new.
Yeah.
And he alluded to that she may be bisexual, that she stepped out on him as well. And it just hasn't been dealing with men. So this may be something all planned, and he's still promoting his book. What throughout his damage control?
The hustle never stops.
Keeping it.
Hang on, the hustle never stops. Okay, so here we are. And Ronnie, I want to go back to you for a second because, Derrick Jaxn's wife doesn't look like she's really bothered. Ronnie, do you think that his wife now, and I don't know her name, if you have her name, tell me, please. Do you think
Dania.
Let me write that down. Do you think that Derrick Jaxn's wife, Dania, now takes the air out of Tasha K's story? Ronnie.
No, because the thing is, this was never about exposing him to his wife to cause a breakup.
Okay.
She already knows that, as they said, we already addressed this before in our marriage.
Right.
This was about exposing him to his core audience and to everyone else who's watching from the sidelines as he postures as the spokesman for black men who don't cheat and good black men. Meanwhile, he's hiding a whole wife all this time and multiple side chicks and flying this one out, flying that, telling this story, that story, got him all, thinking all these different stories. He's no better than the men that he drags every day, and that's my problem with him.
Okay.
He's a hypocrite.
That's a fact.
He's a fraud, and he acknowledged as much in this last video that he did with his wife. He said, it is true. I've been living a double life. I've been living counter to what I've been preaching. And that was clear as day. So I'm not even going to credit him for admitting that he was living a double life.
Okay.
5 minutes after Tasha K spilled the wine and dropped all the receipts proving as much, he didn't come forward because the fact that he's been misleading his audience was weighing on his conscience. He's doing what he can to salvage his audience. He had no other choice. This is a cleanup job.
Yeah. Now, hang on a second. Brooklyn Kennedy, are you a Tasha K patron to her Patreon page? Because that's where she puts a lot of receipts and tea.
I don't want to front to you, Star. No, I don't really. I'm not subscribed to Tasha K. Like I said, I do Lovely Tea, the Rumor Reply. I don't want to sit up here and lie in front.
Okay.
Like, no.
Okay.
I only checked it out because of this particular story.
Gotcha. Guys, hang on a second. Stay right there. Bum the Boss sends in a super chat. He says, Star, can you get the blind comedian back on? I sent him and his representative a email, hang on a second, the other day. And I think they were a little busy that day, but I did reach out, okay? Freddy Krueger says, America, land of capitalism, fraudulent behavior, and bussy niggas. Derrick is worse than Juicy Smollett. It's Jussie, but we call him Juicy. And Star, when are we coming to Elm Street? Purr. Okay. Freddy Krueger, okay? Big Aki, I got your donation. Okay, he sends it. Let me see. The first one says, women always want to fake something from another. Okay, he meant to say take something from another female. That's like their prize, whether it be a girlfriend, a wife, family, etc. But F that hoe-ass nigga, okay? I also hope his black ass crashes and, okay, that's a little graphic, sir, with regards to death. I want to promote that, but okay, thank you for your donation. Brooklyn Kennedy, back to you, man. So you think this will affect his core base, or will this just bring him more subscribers, and will this just make him bigger?
Honestly, with his audience, because his audience is not only black women, but it's specifically single black mothers.
Okay.
That's what he sells his relationship advice to. So no disrespect to the single black mothers, but the fact of the matter is most of them have no edges, which means most of them don't have much intelligence. So this may help him at the end of the day. You know what I mean? This may help him. So it's just a fact.
Come on.
Because the whole thing was he sat up there and told the world, even if you're separated from your partner, that does not give you the right to cheat.
Right.
Now he's doubling back and he's now trying to blame it on God. How are you trying to blame this on God that you broke your covenant? Yeah. Your man is bugging. He's been a fraud, like I said before, and now the chickens has come home to roost. And all of this is because your girl Tasha K did what she had to do. Because he was talking reckless about.
Salute to Tasha K, because I asked her about Derrick Jaxn a year ago. I was just asking her opinion, and she had a lot to say. And I said, "Oh, okay, I really don't know too much about him, but she has done the research." And the girls again that reached out to her, the one Candace, that's the one was back and forth to Miami.
That's the first one.
Okay.
Yes. No, he flew both of them. He was flying both of them out to Miami. I guess he has a pad in one of his friends or a name or something like that. Okay. So he flew both of them out to Miami. But Candace was the one that was also in his wife's bedroom.
Right.
So she was actually in the bedroom. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I have a problem with the second one, Lanai. Just her story, and she was coughing all the goddamn time. What the fuck was that about?
Yeah, she was coughing like he trying to insinuate that he might have gave her something. Like she was on some other stuff. I didn't believe, like, she sound real ratchet, real dirty, real filthy. Like, just I don't know what was.
I'm not gonna say all that, but my problem with her, and I say this with all due respect, again, according to her, he pulled out his penis upon their first meeting. And then she continued to develop a relationship with him, knowing good goddamn well this man was married. Ronnie, I heard you say something. Jump in there.
I was going to say, so what? What did she owe his wife? She didn't owe his wife anything.
Let's go.
That's a fact. And then why would you have unprotected sex with him? Why would you do that? Because she said he didn't use the condom. You didn't either. There's also female condoms. So you didn't either.
Yeah, and so the other one also said that he performed oral sex on her but declined to have her return the favor. So this guy is just gross. He's disgusting.
Yeah, that's some crazy. I ain't never heard nothing like that.
Okay, Ronnie is standing firm in her position, and I'm going to stand firm in my position. And I'm even going to take it a step further. I don't think most black women respect each other. I'm going there tonight. Most black women,
I agree with you, Stuff,
don't respect each other. I think a lot of that bullshit that they talk is just, it's cap, as you guys say today. It's cap. Hang on a second. Warren, I got your donation. He says women want women want the dick and attention. He gave them both. Hold on, guys. Nico, I got your donation. These hoes ain't shit. Thank the Lord for my queen. Okay. Okay, I got you on the line, Brooklyn Kenny. Thank you for your donation, sir. Okay, and someone else here talking some craziness. Waco, thank you, man. Okay, I don't know what that's about, Waco. Something about Nomad Nick and Florida Boy Jay. I have not spoke to Florida Boy Jay today, but thank you so much, okay? And Prince, I got your donation. This is for Ronnie because she is the show. Purr. Okay, thank you, man. Ronnie, what else is it? We got a whole lot to unravel here. Ronnie, I don't want you to forget because when you and I were talking behind the scenes, you were like, one of those girls said that Derrick Jaxn could only last 15 minutes. And then he was also, I saw him in one of his videos talking about when he's stressed, he can't perform, yada, yada, yada. You want to build on that? Since you're coming for his neck?
Well, I think it wasn't that he couldn't perform. It's that he had, he's just not a great performer. She said that, he's got the toolery, he's packing that, but it's just light on the action, which is weird because he calls himself Action Jackson. So
no. Hang on. I saw him say on that interview, out of his own mouth. When he's stressed, he cannot perform. He said that. Now, you're talking about the girl.
Yes.
Yeah, but the girl, 15, 20 minutes. But
Yeah, but he said that as evidence of the fact that he didn't sleep with Candace, because he was denying that he ever slept with Candace.
Okay.
Originally, he was saying it never went as far as sex. He said we were hanging out. She came. She spent time with me. She took pictures all throughout my house to make it try to seem that way. But I did not have sex. I couldn't have sex. I was too stressed to even perform.
Okay.
So that's what he said. But now, in this 11th hour, as of 3 hours ago, now you're sitting down in front of with your wife. Now that all the receipts have come out, all the tea has been spilled, the wine, whatever you want to call it. Now you're saying, yes, I did go as far as having sexual intercourse.
Yeah.
When just 48 hours ago, you claimed there was never any sexual intercourse. So this guy is two different people within 48 hours.
Clearly.
Can we believe anything he says?
Clearly.
At this point?
Brooklyn Kennedy, are some guys like yourself just hating on Derrick Jaxn because he is macking these hoes and he's a good-looking guy?
I'm going to be real. I'm not hating on him because I could care less. But at the end of the day, there are a group of guys who simply they've been waiting for this moment. Yeah. But a lot of this is because of how he's attacked a lot of black men while pandering to the black single mother. This is why all of this has happened.
Okay.
You know, he's attacked a lot of the black YouTubers in the manosphere. He's attacked a lot of them and called them out for their behavior. Mm-hmm. And everybody's been waiting for this moment. And he just gave it to him like an idiot.
Good point. I can honestly say, and this is no disrespect, the women that he appeals to, I wouldn't want them. That's not the type of woman that I want. There's a certain pandering that he does, sucking up, and no matter what he says, I think that they will always fall to his feet. And I'm not mad. I'm not mad at him, but I wouldn't want those type of women anyway. So I guess I'm just saying I don't care either way, but I don't know if this is necessarily going to affect his bottom line. Again, his wife does not look bothered or stressed. She's sitting there with a goddamn bonnet. She didn't even feel like she had to get dressed up to impress anybody.
His wife is in cahoots with him. They're in cahoots. They're trying to push that. The man is still promoting his book throughout the course of all of this. They're in cahoots. She know what it is already. Once he said that she has stepped out on him as well, it's just not with men. Notice that he put that in there. She stepped out on him, but not with men. So y'all both do y'all thing.
Okay. Area code 929, are you there? Good evening, 929. We're talking about Derrick Jaxn has brought out his wife. 929. On the speakerphone. Let's get you out of there. What are you calling me for on the speakerphone? It's loud in the background. Area code 260. Turn that down, please. 260.
What's going on?
Hey, what's up, man?
Oh, okay. Now I was just calling in on this. I didn't watch none of the Derrick Jaxn mess or whatever, but it's just reality, man. Respect the jooks, like you say. This dude is gonna come out with a reality TV show.
Let's go.
To hell with all that psychological talking mess. This dude is hustling, man.
Yeah.
And if people gonna I know you can get deep into it and try to reanalyze this or reanalyze that. Damn all the tea. He needs to think that Tasha K chick for catapulting his little reality career. We coming out of COVID, he's gonna have the hottest show smoking on the air.
Yeah. Now, are you familiar with anything about him? Not that you have to be, but have you seen any of his videos? Do you know his swag, so to speak?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, man, this dude, like I said, he takes a synopsis of everything that people say in the comments and puts it together. Mm-hmm. That's he's been hustling from the jump.
Right.
Nothing is original. He's kind of like, and I ain't throwing shade at her because I know this your homie, but it's kind of like the Dana chick.
Ooh.
She takes everybady's theories and kind of flips it a little bit to make it like it's their own, and it's not, man.
Well, and hang on. So you're talking reckless about Dana. I usually don't let that sort of thing
I'm
go.
sorry, man. I do apologize.
Hang on, sir. Stay there. If she texts me and says, I want to get at that nigga, can you hold on?
Absolutely.
Okay. Sit tight. I want to bring.
I know she's gonna come with it.
No.
But again, she's gonna come. That's the kind of chick he talks to. Is that one?
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, I can.
Take a screenshot of your number just in case you try to run. Sit tight.
I ain't running.
Bring in area code 678.
I have no reason to run.
I'm gonna put you on hold, sir. Stay right there. Area code 678. Are you there? Good
Yes,
evening.
sir.
678. How are you? Oh, 1-2-678.
Hello?
Hey, good evening. How are you?
Hi, how are you?
Hey, who's this?
This is Miss Ravioli.
Hey, lady. What's going on with you?
I have notes today.
Uh-oh. Well,
So,
well, listen, I'm sitting here sober. I'm not drinking tonight because my homie Norbs, his case has been pushed forward by a judge. So I got to stay focused and not say the wrong thing. But are you up to speed on Derrick Jaxn, his wife, Tasha K, the whole debacle, Miss Ravioli?
the entire debacle, yes.
Let's go.
In my opinion, Dania is a victim. Derrick is a con artist. There is such a thing as spiritual abuse, and Dania was, is, and may continue to be abused. She's just in denial.
Okay.
And she kept saying that she did leave. She did not leave. The reality is she took a break.
Okay.
Because she's still there now. And I also raised an eyebrow when he plugged his book today. And I'm not sure, I'm not positive yet if Dania is in on it. And he's using the classic red flags with the women. He did the love bombing, that's red flag number 18.
Okay.
He used triangulation, time and time again, red flag number 23, and covert abuse, red flag number 24.
Damn. You ready tonight? Let's go, girl. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm ready. He personalized the idealization, and then that turned into subtle devaluation with all of those women. He can do it fast or he could do it slow. The point is that he does it, and a psychopath can effectively erode the identity of any chosen target. Anyone.
Okay. Now, hang on a second, Miss Ravioli. If we can go back for a second. You said that there is a thing as spiritual abuse. You know, she would have to be really, really into the church, and she would have to prove that she is a member of the church, and she has been doing a lot to the point where she has needed all sorts of mental and just all sorts of medication and other things. Is that what you're implying when you say spiritual abuse?
No, what I'm implying is that the whole God thing, every time they brought up God today, both of them, it's like, oh, well,
it's a handcuff.
Can get through this because, yes, like we can get through this because God, I gave it all to God.
Right.
Well, no, that's just, you're not addressing the real issues and you're just putting them off. Mm-hmm. There's no doubt in my mind he won't do the same thing again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think, I've never heard that spiritual abuse will stand up in a court of law, but go ahead.
Okay. So many men, because you say that you are a man,
yep.
They are not aware of the true characters of the males with whom they regularly interact. I heard you and Brooklyn Kennedy, Brooklyn.
He's right there.
I heard you all talking about.
He's right there.
About what the women were doing and how they were acting. But the thing is that a lot of these males are really good at conning women, and they do it on all levels. So some may not be able to con certain women, but there are some that can con multiple levels. On multiple levels, they're con artists. And men just don't know what these males are doing because they'll never tell you about that part. They'll never tell you how he was saying, oh, it's not, we're not together, we're separated. Mm-hmm. Well, not really.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And if he did at some point, it's only because he had to. But I bet he didn't go in saying that up front. That's not how he presented himself initially.
Okay. Ms. Ravioli, stay right there because I want to come back to you.
Hold up. Can I get at her?
Hang on. Okay, 260. Dana is not calling in, sir, but I want to give you the last word before I go back to Miss Ravioli. I want to be fair. You did send in a donation. Go ahead, 260. Are you there? 260, yes, no? Hold on.
I'm with you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I'm going to give you the
Can
last.
you hear me?
Yeah, Dana didn't call in, so I mean, I want to, I don't want to continue the
it's all good,
conversation about her. Go ahead.
Hey, I understand that, but this Ravioli, just real quick, and I can leave on this one. Where's the accountability? If it's two people involved, all I hear from you is what men do. To me, the master manipulator would be where's the women credibility at? I don't hear you saying that. It's all about the men, but women are worse when it comes to things like that.
No, they're not. Because once
Bullshit.
they understood, okay, I called bullshit again. So, no, they're not, because they did not go in knowing the truth. He led them on, then he told the truth. And then once he had them wrapped up in emotions, now he wants to tell them.
Oh, man, this is a whole nother show, Star.
If we can let her speak. I want her to speak.
Do I hear a dog hollering?
Let her speak.
Do I hear a dog hollering?
Let's go, Miss Ravioli. Let's go.
Do I hear a dog hollering?
Okay, can you let him respond, please, Miss Ravioli? Let him respond.
Absolutely not.
Go ahead.
Absolutely not. Okay, because again, stepping on the outside looking in. How do we not know the master manipulator is the wife right now playing everyone? A woman has the power to do that. I'll let you speak. No, clear. Just let me clear this one. You're not giving us respect to the power of a woman and what she can do. Everybody's looking at the scene right now like it's Derrick Jaxn. Take that, let's flip it objectively. Where would he get his game from? Think about it. Where did that come from? That come from a woman. He sounds feminine. He come off of, that's that energy. He's speaking to women. Where's that coming from? Don't play with that. Don't do that. The women are way more. Women control the game. And if you're going to sit here and sit on the phone and say that's not the case, and you're a woman, you're disregarding yourself and the power that you may possess. So don't sit here and act like a woman can create whatever she needs to create. So if a man is manipulated, that is created by where did that come from?
First of all, I didn't say.
No, first of all, let's be very clear on that.
Okay, sir, I want you to finish up so Miss Ravioli can continue the conversation. I'll give you the last word, sir. Go ahead. 260.
All right, that was good, man. Y'all have a good night.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Okay, Miss Ravioli, hold on a second. I want us to have a conversation and not talk on top of each other. Okay, hold on, guys. Brooklyn Kennedy, you wanted to respond to Miss Ravioli, yes?
Yes, please.
Go ahead.
You saying automatically that he's the one who's manipulating her. How is she not the one that's manipulating him when she's stepping out with other people that aren't men?
But she didn't say that she did that. He insinuated that and promptly deleted that video.
And she didn't object to it neither.
She wasn't sitting next to him when he said it. What are you talking about? There's two different videos.
So why didn't she come out with a video disputing what he said?
Maybe because he deleted it before she saw it. You realize he deleted that video right after the live ended. Other people uploaded it because they were screen recording it.
Yeah.
If she's a woman of God, her duty is to God, not to him. God is the higher power.
Hang on a second. Brooklyn Kennedy, with all due respect, you're speculating. You don't know if she is indeed dating females. Now, let's go back to Miss Ravioli because what she's saying, with all due respect, is hearsay. But I'm letting her speak. She's talking about spirituality, her spirit being broken, yada, yada. But go ahead, Miss Ravioli, back to you. That's hearsay.
Well, I was going to say to the young man that got off of the phone that make no mistake about it, the power of a woman is real. And the males that are conning whoever they're conning are, in my opinion, they're bitches. So, and I'm not saying that males are the only gender that do this, but we're talking about two specific people, Derrick Jaxn and his wife, and their relationship. So that's why I'm addressing men right now.
Okay. Can I ask you a question, Miss Ravioli? Since Derrick Jaxn has now brought his wife out on his Instagram page to undercut Tasha K's smoke and receipts, do you think that this now takes the story into a different direction? Do you think Derrick Jaxn has gotten ahead of the story, so to speak?
No. I believe it will just be a great footage when he messes up again. Mm-hmm. I'll give him 3 to 6 months.
Okay. I haven't even looked that far down the road, and truthfully, I think you're right about that because what's that old saying? A tiger can't change its stripes.
A leopard never changes its spot.
Yeah, tiger stripes. Yeah,
tiger stripes.
Yeah. But truthfully, I don't even care about what happens down the road. I just want to focus on right now. He brought out his wife. I think that is a great chess move. Back to you, Miss Ravioli. Go ahead.
Well, in the world of psychology, the tiger changing its stripes the saying is personalities rarely change, but situations do. So the personality will just adapt to the situation. The fact that he brought his wife out is just to make her feel good and kind of showboat her. And he's flattering her. But it won't last. It's cyclic.
Right.
I think you're totally wrong on that. His wife didn't look like she even needed anything by way of his praise. Again, she came out with a goddamn bonnet on her head. She don't give a goddamn what people think.
Indication that woman has checked out. You said he has 1.3 million followers, and she got on camera with a scarf on her head.
Right.
I'm sorry, I missed your point. What'd you say,
and
Ronnie?
he probably told her that she looked fine. Like, baby, you look good. Don't worry about it because I still love you. But that first lie he told her.
She's a good-looking woman to me. But go ahead. I'll let you finish up, Miss Ravioli. Go ahead.
I just know that this is going to happen again, and everything, they're hitting all of the hallmarks of an abusive relationship.
Got you. Okay. Brooklyn Kennedy, any words with regards to Miss Ravioli, or do we just let her have the last word?
She can have the last word, stuff.
Okay. Thank you, Miss Ravioli. Have a great evening.
You as well.
Okay. She came ready tonight. Hold on a second, guys. BK, I got your donation. He says, F Derrick Jaxn. Can you imagine the relationships and families he's broken up with women listening to his bullshit advice? Alpha Intellect. Brooklyn Kennedy really let Star turn him into Angela Yee's rumor report. Well, sir, this man is up to speed on the T. Yes, Brooklyn Kennedy, you've called into the show and corrected me.
That's a fact, Star. None of that would affect me.
Yeah.
I know the hate will come.
Yeah.
I expect it.
Alpha Intellect hating on Brooklyn Kennedy because this man is up on the T. He's helping me, but thank you for your donation. Okay, Bum the Boss, I got you. Buck Nasty. Buck Nasty says, I live in constant fear that someone will kidnap my baby mama who lives at... Okay, I don't want to put people's addresses out there, so who are you talking about? I don't know who you're talking about. I don't want to put people's addresses out there. Buck Nasty, thank you for your donation. Luna Glider. Okay, he's talking about Patrick Ewing. Hey, guys, also on my Starboy 24/7 streaming platform, there's a brand new animation up there today. Any thoughts? Any comments for those of you who go to that channel? Thank you so much. I'll just give you a clue. I'm looking at it right now. Starboy is underwater with the cat, and he's wearing a Tommy Hilfiger wetsuit. Let me bring in area code. Is this Yellow Jesus? 443 Yellow Jesus on the check-in.
Pimp, feed us steak and the shrimp.
Hey, man, good to hear from you.
God is good, man. I see we in my wheelhouse. What are we talking about now?
Hey, man. Derrick Jaxn, do you know this guy's swag, his steez? He's popping.
Now I'm not up on all the square jive. You feel me? I'm an old player, but I've heard about that he done cheated on his old lady, and then they done did something talking about they had unprotected oral sex. Who has protected oral sex? That doesn't make sense to me in the first place. But you can educate me if you don't mind.
Well, actually, Yellow Jesus, I'm not gonna go back into it, man. If you're up to speed, you're up to speed. It's a big trending story. Tasha K interviewed. Two of his alleged mistress.
No, I've seen it here and there. Okay, I'm here for it.
You're gonna have to get up to speed and call back, man. But what else going on with you, man?
Nah, I'm up to speed. I'm just bored. I've seen it on the plainest Jane and the young lady that you promote, Danica.
Yeah.
She's super dope. I love her. I follow her.
She's popping.
So the universal love to Danica. She gives a lot of wisdom, pimp. I love her energy.
Okay.
And she's a flower and she just blossoms. So I've educated myself through them. But yeah, I'm just bull jiving, but I'm here for it.
Okay. So Derrick Jaxn, does this hurt his bottom line? Him being somewhat exposed by these trifling, side chicks? I'm gonna call both of them what they are: trifling.
When the snakes is in the grass, you gotta cut it low to let them show. Now, if I've heard, he's already what we call it in the pimp society. He Kevin Federlander. He'd already popped one in the stomach, just like Offset did, and he done locked it and dropped it. So he's secure. You feel me? We could take her to court, back child support, and spousal support. What you need, player. If you need a lawyer, I'll send you one, Derrick Jaxn. Yellow Jesus loves
you. Now, hang on. It sounds like you're grooving, my nigga. Are you okay? Real talk.
Mushrooms, they're growing.
Got you.
They're growing.
Got you.
Yes.
Okay. Well, hey, man.
Salute to all the first ladies that's on the chat. Yes, I'm out of here. I'll be in the live chat.
Thank you, man.
I'm here with you, Star.
Thank you, Jesus.
Ronnie Gaddafi, La Mega.
Okay, all right. That's my nigga right there. I can tell when he's grooving. I can most certainly tell when he's grooving. Hold on, guys. Ali T, I got your donation. Ali T says, at the real Chief A1, sending banner info. Okay, thank you, man. Ali T, I got your donation. Yeah, I think Amy said you were trying to get on board in terms of promotion. And, guys, also, I sent out the new analytics today for anybody looking to advertise on the platform. Let me put my email address on the screen again. There you go. We have the brand new marketing decks with all of the updated analytics, okay? If you're considering being a sponsor, it's got everything. The target demo, the devices, geography, and so on and so forth, okay? Darius, I got your donation. Thank you so much. He says, we gonna make money together soon. Hashtag GWhips. Okay, thank you. Ahmad says, did Ronnie believe in him? Hashtag Jaxn. Ronnie?
No, I said from the beginning that I saw right through his shtick. He's a one-trick pony. This is the guy he's the male version of a pick-me. His entire platform is built upon dragging men and never holding women to account and just blaming everything, every problem they have, every insecurity, every, complaint they have is just all traced back to a man somehow. So I saw right through that. It's not my brand of content that I would like to tune into. You have to wonder about a man who's holds himself up as some sort of expert, but is hiding his wife for a decade. So, he's just always seemed very fraudulent to me. So I'm not at all surprised.
Brooklyn Kennedy, are you up to speed? Someone just sent me something about the feds ran down on NBA YoungBoy.
Nah, I'm not up to speed on that.
Well, hold on a second.
No, I'm not up to speed.
Do you have a laptop or a computer in front of you?
Let me go. You want me to look into that?
I'm going to send you the link. If you have time, I appreciate, your perspective on the tea.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Stay with me. I'm sending this to you right now. Let's see what you find out. This is on TMZ.com. The feds ran down. Shit. Okay. And what is this? Something about a shooting. Yeah, guys, I'm drained with shootings. Theo says, I heard DJ Ack smashed Derrick's wife. Nigga is wild. I don't know anything about this, man. Are you trolling? Theo, thank you for your donation. Gary, I got your donation. Oh, he doesn't like my shirt. Fuck that shirt. Check your email. And he sent $6.66. Yeah, man, this is, the sherbet. The sherbet hill figure, man. The weather broke down here. Thank you for your donation, sir. Okay, what is this? I have no idea who this is. I'm going to keep it pushing on that. Okay, we spoke to Yellow Jesus. Hey, Miss Davis, are you calling in? Miss Davis, a.k.a. Stacy from New York. Are you calling in? Let me see if anybody else wants to join this conversation about Derrick Jaxn. Area code 559. Good evening. Are you there? 559. Okay. Are you picking up the phone? 559. Pick it up. Okay, dragging too long. Is that Mo Fax? 919 Mo Fax?
Hey, how you doing, Star? How you doing, Ronnie?
Oh, Mo, let's go. You know who Derrick Jaxn is, yes?
Of course. Look, the black manosphere been popping bottles for about, ever since the news dropped on this one.
Okay.
Because he's a dream merchant. That's what he is. He's a dream merchant. He out here selling these broke down, no good bras that it's a man's gonna fall out the sky to him, and they can continue on with their bad behavior. And now he's been exposed. But what he needs to do now is write the book to say black men ain't shit, including me. You know what I'm saying? And it'll be a number one bestseller. And I'll say his wife is in on it too, because she knows nigga get out there and protect the brand. That's how they make their money. Let's just keep it. You know what I'm saying? You keep them pets popping. You know what I'm saying? I'll keep cashing these checks. So she got his ass out there on the stroll like a hoe. Let's just keep it 100, because when she leaves, she going to be straight, because she going to get that check every month, child support.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? He's the one really under pressure, but he's selling dreams. You can't sell dreams to these people. This is another reason why I stay semi-anonymous, because hoes will come for you. Once they know you saying you got any, I ain't got no clout. Let's keep it 100.
Okay.
I ain't got no clout compared to this man. But they slide in your DMs. Oh, I like the. Oh, you helped me through.
Right.
Oh, you helped me through. No. That ain't how it works. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep a low profile. Be pro-truth and not selling these women dreams. And I'll say this: he gonna be all right, because these women, all he needs to do is become a pastor and say, you know what? God changed me, and Jesus is your husband, and they're going to fall them right into the church house. Let's just keep, we know how it goes, Star.
Yeah. Now, hang on a second, Mo. I want to jump in here now. I'm not sure, and I don't know if his wife is down with it or not, but she strikes me as the type, and I've known her type. She's got that little tyrant thing about her where, she's confident within.
Exactly.
She's confident within who she is and how she looks. And she's a good-looking woman. I'm going to say that again. She's so confident to the point where she's wearing a goddamn bonnet up on his IG page. Now, I don't know if she's down with whatever he's doing right now, but she just seems like, the type, hey, I don't give a fuck what you do. I'm who I am. I love me and I love the Lord. She strikes me as that type. Any thoughts on that, Mo?
I think, for real, she seems like she's the brains of the operation. She probably keeps him in line. She does all the organization. Yeah. This is just my perspective.
Yeah.
It seems like she's the one calling the shots from behind. You know what I'm saying? He's the talent. She's the brain. Right? Because she was unbothered. Like, you know what I'm saying? You messed up.
Yeah.
And I'll say this to men out here. You know what I'm saying? I'll say this to men. If you gonna get you another woman, let your woman know. Just be straight up with her.
Yeah.
Like, look, this is how I roll. If you don't roll, then we can't roll together. You know what I'm saying? Because whatever you do in the dark gonna come to the light. So you might as well just be 100 with it. And I think that's where she was at too. Like, look, she knew how he was. You know what I'm saying? Look, but it's like what you don't do is you don't embarrass your wife. 100%, you never embarrass your wife. So she should be the first to know. And it seems like that's what the case was because she knew. But it's like we got to go protect this brand, and the brand is him.
Right. Now, hang on a second, Mo. Did you see when he did his explanation video last night? I think it was her. I'm not sure. Somebody was in the room or came in the room when he was, explaining himself. And if that was her, she didn't get on the camera. She just did something and went back out the room as he sat there and copped a plea to the audience. Did you see that last night?
No, I didn't see that one last night. I saw them on Instagram today. Okay. And I'll say this: they follow the whole. They probably got in touch with some people, damage control. Okay. You see politicians do it all the time. Roll your wife out there. She seems like the victim. You seem like the bad guy. You repent. You hold her hand through the whole. And we've seen this before with always since Clinton. Mm-hmm. So I mean, it's nothing new. I mean, it's the playbook. Right. But like I said, she didn't seem like she was bothered at all. It was like she was about to go get a washing set. She had the bonnet on and everything. She like, I think I got shit to do. Yeah. You go out here and fix this problem for us.
Yeah.
So I mean, it is what it is. But I'll say this: women are so gullible. They'll be back on the. I'll say this: I ain't gonna say women. The women he target and appeal to him, they'll be right back on the train because they want to believe the dream.
Oh yeah.
They want to believe the dream that they can keep their same ratchet, bad, toxic, corrosive behavior and think a good man gonna fall into their lap, and it's not gonna work that way. I've been saying that for 2 or 3 years in your show now, however long it's been, and they get upset with me, they get frustrated with me. But until you actually have the submission principle as a woman, you're not gonna get a good man.
Yeah. Mo, hang on a second. Brooklyn Kennedy, you're back in the line, sir. Brooklyn Kennedy with the T.
Yes. NBA YoungBoy is currently in FBI custody. They tracked him down in L.A.
Okay.
They stopped the car because he had an outstanding warrant. Allegedly, they found, when they stopped the car, NBA YoungBoy took flight. Okay. He was out, no questions asked. They set up a K9. They had the K9, and they had the officer set up the perimeter, and they tracked him down. And they found the gun, but they don't know if the gun belongs to him. But because of the warrant, he's still under the custody.
Okay. Did they pick him up for having anything to do with King Von being killed? I'm just guessing. I don't know.
Well, he had a warrant, so they didn't mention anything about what exactly they picked him up for in regards to that. But he already had a warrant, so that's why they stopped the car initially anyway.
Thank you for the research. Stay with me. Ronnie, any response to what Mo is saying, or do we just continue the conversation? Because Ronnie was very, very passionate earlier with regards to Derrick Jaxn.
I, with respect, except for his idea that the wife is the mastermind, I tend to go along more with what Miss Ravioli was saying about her just being so engulfed in her Christianity. Even if you go to her Instagram, all she posts is scripture. So this woman is literally like married to the church and Jesus Christ, God, the whole Trinity, the Father, the Son. So she's never going anywhere. And she was also correct when she said that the wife didn't leave. She just took a break, which is correct because she didn't actually file for the divorce. So that was sort of like maybe like a check you moment, get you back in check. But I agree with everything.
Guys, we have a lot of noise in the background. Please, someone make the adjustments, mute your phones. A lot of noise in the background. Go ahead, Ronnie.
But I agree with everything else that he said, specifically about, how Derrick goes out of his way basically to pander to desperately useless women who hang on to his every word and allow him to, monetize his simpish ways. See, he won't be real with the woman and say, look, Shaniqua, you got 3 kids, 3 baby daddies, you got a piece of shit entry-level job, Section 8 housing, raggedy lace front, no edges, jacked up teeth. It's over for you. Take what you can get. Instead, he sells him this dream. There's a man out there for you. You don't have to settle. It doesn't matter if you have 5 kids and 6 baby daddies. There's a man out there for you. And you know what? There is a man out there for these women, but it's not going to be the man that they want, so they're going to have to settle. But he's not honest with them in that regard. So,
Did you just say Shaniqua, Ronnie? Did you say Shaniqua?
yeah, Shaniqua.
All right, and Mo, also on the screen, I want to ask you because I'm coming from a different angle tonight, Mo. Do women respect each other? And guys, once again, we have a lot of noise in the background. Who's ever making noise, please, it's bleeding through. Mo, do women respect each other? Because I'm not just going to put all this on Derrick Jaxn. I think that these women, these trifling side chicks who are now exposing him, I think they are just as guilty, if not more. They knew what it was. Mo?
No, they don't trust each other and they don't respect each other. I mean, women know how women get down. That's why they always don't want men around women. Let's just keep it 100.
Facts.
I mean, that a man, they'll say, oh, no, you can't have any platonic friends. No, I know how women get down, so I'm just going off their opinion. And I'm not going to let his wife off the hook here. No. She went up there to protect the bag. So if when she came in front of that camera to protect the bag, she made herself part of it. She could have easily said, look, you made the mess, you go clean it up. I'm not going to keep you saying be your prop.
Right.
But she understands what comes with the deal. She likes the big house.
Yeah.
She likes being Miss Jackson. When she goes to in the clubs or the restaurants or wherever else, she gets VIP treatment. You know what I'm saying? When you're ex-wife, you don't get that treatment. So she understands what comes with the deal. And what she did with the same thing, with any other prominent figure's wife, you have to take. Hillary Clinton did it.
Right.
So if she had to do it, and anybody else, you know what I'm saying, it's not too good for anybody else. But yeah, no, women don't respect each other. They don't trust each other. And to be honest with you, most of them are demons. Let's just keep it 100.
Whoa. Mo just said most women are demons. Okay, I think I'm going to let you end on that note, Mo. What's going on your platform? Anything you want to promote or mention before you go?
I'm doing lives, I'm doing interviews, and I'm all still doing the podcast. I've been busy this year, and I still got that thing I'm going to promote here when it's time.
Thank you, man. Good to hear from you, Mo.
Always, sir. Y'all have a good night.
Yes, sir. Take care. Right, hold on a second, guys. Mo Vax on the check-in. Damn. Did he click off? I don't want to just click him off, and then he's not there. Let me bring in area code 718 before I go to more Super Chats and Cash Apps. Good evening, 718. Are you there? 718.
I'm here.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. I feel like it's bullshit. He sounds really stupid. That makes absolutely no sense. Women are demons. Where? It has nothing to do with any of that. It has the fact that he lied to his people. He lied to the people that followed him. And that's really all it has to do with. So when he brings up God, it sounds really dumb because he lied. You know what I mean? He had an opportunity to come clean, and he didn't. And then when it got blown up in his face, he decided that, okay, I'm going to delete that video and then come out with this weird video with his wife in her bonnet. And that was all strange.
Can I ask, what state are you calling from?
Brooklyn.
Okay.
New York.
So now, prior to Derrick Jaxn being exposed, and we have to put respect on Tasha K's name, were you a Derrick Jaxn viewer, supporter? Keep it real.
No, I was not. I've seen him in like trending things, like things that have been posted. Okay. But I never really followed him or whatever like that until Tasha like put that whole video out, and then I kind of figured, okay, well, this man's full of shit.
Yeah, okay. Brooklyn Kenny, any thoughts on what the caller is saying? Do we give her the last word?
Yeah, you could give her the last word. She's on point.
Okay. I thank you for your donation. Anything else you want to say? We're also asking the question tonight, do women respect each other?
I think women definitely respect each other, but I think that it has to come from I don't even think that that's what the conversation really is. I think the conversation is how much do men really respect women? And I think that a lot of men manipulate their platform in order to get female audiences and, try to get them on their team and stuff like that. But they're living a totally different life than the thing that they're like trying to sell and push to people. That's really it.
Okay. Thank you for your call, darling. Have a great night.
Thank you.
Okay, all right. Hold on a second, guys. Christopher, got your donation. Let me see if I can find Christopher, and I'll come right back. Christopher, sit tight. I got you. Okay. Miss Davis, how are you? Okay, let me see if I can get her on the line as well. Christopher, are you there? First, area code 832. And then I'm going to Miss Davis.
Yeah, I'm right here.
How are you, sir? Got your donation.
Man, I'm good, man. There's a lot of stuff being said, but one thing for sure, man, these women got to accept responsibility because ain't nothing go down that wasn't meant to go down in the first place. You know what I'm saying? That dude, you can say whatever you want to say about him. You know what I'm saying? He just a G. He's just a player. He just doing what he do. You know what I'm saying? Y'all on here talking about, women getting conned and all this and that. Man, ain't nobody got conned. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that followed that dude got their mouth drooling behind that dude in the first place.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So it is what it is. It's just the game. It is what it is. Y'all out, man, like he did the shit to y'all or something. But the truth about it is, even Pac said, even though we got a name from a woman, got a game from a woman, come on, man, y'all the one that teach the game. So, come on, man, get hip to the shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Running, you going off because, you saying some real shit, but, you got to put the responsibility where it go. And hell nah, women don't respect each other. You know what I'm saying? Hell nah. My mama ain't got no friends. And I ain't never had, I ain't never really had a player in the house when I was coming up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? None of that. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I grew up seeing men come in and out, whatever, no disrespect or nothing like that, but it is what it is. Shit, women got to accept responsibility for the foolish decisions that they make. Always looking at a man for how he look, and Mo said something about the mansion and all this and that. Say, man, I live in the hood. A nigga don't have to have a mansion. A nigga don't even got to have a job. Yeah. You feel me? You could sit up in the house all day, play video games, smoke weed. You could have a bullshit ass job and do the same thing that man did.
Yeah. If I can just put something on the table, you may or may not have this type of knowledge. You probably do. Over the years, from time to time, I have put on a wedding band, just faking and fronting, and I get more rhythm when I got the goddamn wedding band on my finger.
Man, hey, I got mine on right now. It still go down. Yeah. It goes down. It's almost like a rite of passage, you know what I'm saying, for certain females. I got female partners, you know what I'm saying, and they'll tell me they keep it 100. I got one that love chocolate niggas, man. She love them. You know what I'm saying? Shit, everywhere I go, you know what I mean? It's cool to sit up there and say that women respect each other, but I'm not saying all of them are the same either. But the truth is, yeah, they'll go for it. Like I said, how you get up in the room with the man, he pull his piece out. Right. And you still running with it. It is what it is. Right. You know? Yeah, I watched a little interview with old girl Tasha K last night. It was kind of funny because she was going off or whatever. Yeah, but and like I said, right is right and wrong is wrong. Yeah, he cheated on his wife. That's what the story is or whatever. But man, when you listen to this woman talk and spill all the beans, that don't disgust you. That she would just disrespect the game like that, man. He gave her everything that she wanted in a moment. You know what I'm saying? And then I guess one time she didn't get her way, then she want to go tell on the man. Yeah. Okay.
Hang on a second, Ronnie. Any response to what the caller is saying, or do we give him the last word?
Yeah, I feel like the whole calling the side chick's credibility into question is a distraction. And it's all a distraction from the fact that Derrick Jaxn has been exposed as a fraud. And I find it ironic that you're defending a man who, if he had to judge a situation between you and another woman, there's no doubt in my mind that he would drag you for filth and say that you are 1,000% in the wrong and she is 1,000% in the right. But yet here you are defending this man. You know what his shtick is, no?
I understand what you're saying, but whatever he tell my woman or my women, they still going to come back with me at the end of the night because my game is that tight. So
that's not the point that I'm making, sir. I'm not asking whether or not you can keep a woman. I'm saying if he were judging a confrontation, a situation between you and another woman, he would say that you're 1,000% in the wrong. He would not give you the benefit of the doubt. He would drag you. That is what he is known for, and that is how he has built his audience. But you're giving him the benefit of the doubt here. You're giving him some leeway that he wouldn't give you.
That's cool. I mean, I'm still gonna stick with what I said, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really born that. I mean, he would, because that's what I guess what his platform is about. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I mean, I'm not gonna knock that. You know.
Okay. Hey man, I appreciate the call, man. Have a great evening, and thank you for your support.
All right, no doubt. Peace.
Okay, Miss Davis, are you on the line? Miss Davis.
Hi, how are you?
Hey, I got your donation.
Hello.
Thank you for being.
Hi, this is Stacy from New York.
Hey, thank you
How
for
are
being
you?
patient. I'm right here. What do you want to chime in, Stacy? We're talking about Derrick Jaxn.
With that the scam ass nigga that the simp ass bitches subscribe to.
Can you come closer to the phone? You're on a speakerphone. I want to hear you.
No
please.
one ever.
Miss Davis.
Can you hear me?
Come closer, please. You're on a speakerphone.
Can you hear me?
No, I can't. Come closer, please.
Okay. I'm sorry. Let me just take off my Bluetooth. I'm very sorry.
There you go.
I'm very, very sorry. My thing is, what I don't understand is why people give so much credit to the internet and people that they have these fake degrees, they're fake professionals.
Okay.
If you go outside and you have a real life, you would know that. Who gives a fuck about these people? It's for the simps. I go outside, I have a life. I'm a beautiful woman. I don't give a fuck about a man that tells me how I can get a man.
Right.
Most of these women are fat bitches, ugly bitches, monster bitches, and they give their life to a fake, like some type of fake philosophy. And that's the reason why when things don't go their way or things are exposed, it's like, oh my God, I can't believe this happened. Because you don't live in the real world. It doesn't make any sense to me.
I agree with you, but now let's keep it real. The average woman is not as sharp as you. I mean, we haven't even had a conversation that long, and you sound like you're well thought out. But the average woman looks to Derrick Jaxn, and they will look at him and say, "Oh, girl," and they will literally take what he says as law. Yes.
And all the respect to Ronnie, that's the reason why you can't discredit people like him, is because there are so many simp-ass bitches, let's say, quote-unquote, weak bitches,
right,
that will continue to subscribe to him.
Facts.
He will always win because there will always be a sucker waiting to listen to how to live life the way they're told to.
Yeah.
It's game. Game will always win. Because there's always suckers. A lot of people don't understand life. They rather subscribe to the game. They rather be told what to do.
Yeah.
People are very comfortable being told what to do, being told how to think and how to feel. They're not comfortable living life on their own. And that's why people like Derrick will always win.
Ryan, you
it
want to
doesn't
chime
matter
in?
if he's exposed. He's still going to get money.
Ryan, you want to respond to the call? Let her finish
If she could say if she could do that first part again, which she was first saying when she was describing his audience, because I feel like she hit every nail on the head. When she was running down the checklist of describing the Derrick Jaxn audience. Can you run through that again? That was hilarious.
The suckers, the fat bitches, the ugly bitches, even the educated bitches. A lot of them, they don't understand life. They've been taught how to live through a book. So they don't understand anything. They don't go outside.
Right.
And when you don't go outside, that's when social media comes in and tells you how to live.
Yeah.
And you subscribe to these corny ass niggas. He probably never even got bitches. But because he learned how to suck a bitches through social media, and now he's the king. And he's probably a cornball in the real world.
Right.
And now he's winning. You really can't be mad at him for learning the game. Everybody got to eat. What's wrong with him eating? There's a sucker on every corner. I'm not mad at him.
Yeah. That's my exact position. I can't hate on the guy because I know his audience would always choose him over somebody else who brings a more rational perspective. They would just look at him and say, "Oh, girl."
So I'm pretty sure if you saw what his audience looks like, we wouldn't even be having this discussion.
Well, I'm going with the trending story, and Tasha K did a lot. She did some great work, and it's interesting. I will say that the interviews, the side chicks, even though the second one really just disgusts me, but it's interesting. It's what it is.
At the end of the day, to me, I just feel like when they try to expose people, it's more like bursting people's their false reality.
Yeah.
You're not exposing anyone. You're just showing what real life is about, and it's bursting your fake bubble. People believe in these false narratives, and he's so perfect. He's a normal person, and you subscribe to the game. You are a sucker. You got, and now you're mad, and that gives Tasha K a lane for you to watch because you were stupid. You were stupid. Period.
Very well
There's
said.
nothing wrong with Derrick Jaxn is doing. He's getting money. He's getting money off of dumbass bitches that want to get a man, they can't get a man, and he learned how to make money off of it.
Sure.
Period.
Now, did you see him and his wife sitting there? Do you have any comments on that?
I really didn't see that because I don't subscribe, but I'm pretty sure she's in with the money too. If she's living in the house, they gotta eat. They gotta keep the lights on.
Yeah.
So she's probably like, let's get all these bitches. Let's get this money. Get every crumb off the table. I don't care what you do. Let's just get this money. Take all the money. I want the penny. I want the dime. Get all the money off the table and keep making sure keep this pony rolling. Keep it riding. Let's get this money because there's a dumb bitch on every corner, and we got to make sure we get this money.
I appreciate everything you're saying, and if you get the chance, I would love to get your feedback. It doesn't have to be tonight, another night of his wife sitting there with the bonnet. She just seems so unbothered to me. Unbothered with a goddamn bonnet and glasses.
I don't think she even see that because Starshi's getting money.
Yeah.
Why would she be bothered?
Right.
You got the dumbass bitches loving my husband. We getting money. I got a new car. My kids are taken care of. The house is good. Get all the money off the table.
Yeah.
Let's keep playing these niggas the way we're supposed to do.
Yeah. Ronnie, how many kids does Derrick Jaxn have with his wife again? Dania.
They're a team.
2 children.
They're a team.
How many, Ronnie?
They're a team.
2 children.
Oh, 2. Okay. Stacey, I
feel like if you're with a public figure, you know what's going on before the public knows. You just play along with it to make it seem like you've been abused.
Facts.
She's fine. She's
Facts.
fine.
Yeah. Thank you for your call and thank you for your support, Stacey. Okay.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye. Great call. She broke it down. Brooklyn Kenny, I'm going to sign off with you. Is there anything else we need to know about it? Any tea we haven't gone over? Brooklyn Kennedy.
Yeah. Gervonta Tank Davis, superstar boxer champion at 130 and 135.
Okay.
Been indicted on 14 counts of a hit and run.
Damn.
He's Mayweather's top protege. It's not looking good for him. This is an incident that happened last November.
Uh-huh.
The same month when he got into it with Tekashi 6ix9ine at the club. It's not the same night. Yeah, not the same night. But the good thing about this incident is that no one is dead. People did go to the hospital and get injured, but nobody died. This could potentially put his career on a kind of standstill.
Okay.
If he does go to jail, I believe that he still could come back and have a career because we've seen boxers in the past, great fighters like Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali, even Floyd Mayweather, his top guy, his promoter, has been to jail and came back and become champion. So, yeah.
Hey, also,
that's it.
I don't know if this is necessarily tea, but Bobby Brown's son, Bobby Brown Jr., the toxicology report came back, and he died of a combination of coke, alcohol, and something else. You know about this or no?
No, but I really don't care. Allegedly, he has something to do with the daughter dying.
No, I think you're talking about the guy Nick. I'm not talking about him.
Oh, that's two different. Oh, okay. My bad. Okay, my bad. Then I'm out of pocket. Yeah, my bad. Oh, okay.
And I think that guy died, didn't he, Ronnie? Didn't the guy Nick die? Do you know what I'm talking about? No, I think Ronnie's there.
No, I'm a little overwhelmed with trolls flooding the chat with promotion of other channels.
Oh, okay. Well, go ahead and get him out of here, Ronnie. Thank you so much. Okay. All right, Brooklyn Kenny, good to talk to you, man. Thank you.
No problem. Stay up, Star. Stay up.
Okay, all right. Yeah, guys, Ruga Ronnie is in the live chat. She's got a wrench. If you're trying to promote other platforms during my show, we get you out of there. She's the only one that's got a wrench. Where is area code 330? Is that Autumn? Good evening, Autumn. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
How are you, young lady? Good to hear from you.
I'm doing pretty good. Good to hear from you as well.
What's
I've
cracking?
been listening. A lot of good points.
Well,
yeah,
listen,
it's a lot. I don't even know if I have anything really
I'm not even a Derrick Jaxn watcher like that, but Tasha K brought out the receipts. This story is everywhere. Any thoughts? Any comments? What?
Well, like the woman was saying earlier, she had a lot of good points, but I don't believe that everybody is ugly and ridiculous, fat, bumpy face or whatever, all the different descriptions. I just feel like basically there's a lot of women out here with low self-esteem. I think a lot of people are calling that simping or whatever, but I think it's still the same universally. If you have low self-esteem, you're going to want somebody that's going to listen to you and, oh, woe is me, and that type of attitude. And basically a lot of times when people do that, that's like back in the day when Biggie had that video when he would pull out, like throw out the fishing pole rod and he'd reel you in.
Okay.
That's basically what it is in today's society. Okay. People that are already vulnerable and wanting to know, or feel accepted in some type of way, they're going to, be reeled in with that type of, well, listen, this is Derrick Jaxn, I've seen him a couple times. He looks kind of cornball to me. I don't really feel like he's an authority on anything, but like there's so many millions of people who don't have self-esteem. You could be a beautiful woman and still, if you don't feel like you're beautiful within yourself, right, you're going to fall for whatever you hear. So that's basically what I wanted to say about that.
So you didn't see any of the interviews Tasha K did with some of his side chicks?
Pardon? I'm sorry, I didn't catch it.
You didn't see any of the interviews Tasha K did with his side chicks?
No, I really didn't. I'm sorry, I didn't. My thing was I wanted to say about women respecting each other, but no, I basically I don't believe that any man is monogamous. I really don't believe in monogamy in men. Okay. Women. But my whole thing is when women fall that for that forever after and this and that and the other, it has to come with the benefit of knowing in your mind that there's a possibility that a lot of men just cheat anyway, even if it's mentally. You don't have to necessarily have your, member in somebody to cheat. You could be at work thinking about another woman, somebody, a coworker, somebody, so I really don't fall into that. Oh my God, he had side chicks. I mean, most men do. I mean, even if it's on the low, it doesn't really faze me on that.
Okay.
But unfortunately, it's kind of the way it goes. I mean, that's the way I feel.
I don't necessarily agree, but I appreciate your perspective. Well, listen, I appreciate your donation as well. I'm gonna shift gears here, and I thank you for your support. Okay.
Okay.
Have a good night. Thank you. Bye now. Okay. Hold on a second, guys. Something happened to my goddamn phone. I had to restart it. It kept crashing. Ronnie, you still in the live chat?
Yep. I think I got the last 3 trolls out of there that just kept spamming the thread.
Niggas in there trying to spam the live chat. Ronnie had to get them to fuck up at it. And did you put him in timeout or block him?
Well, I did everything I could. At first, I was wasting my time by just deleting the promotion. Then I realized, okay, they're just going to keep spamming. So then I tried to time them out, but it looks like I can only do it for a max of 300 seconds.
I don't know.
So I just hid them. So now when they are able to comment, nobody will see what they're saying.
Okay,
so
okay.
They'll feel like they're involved, but nobody will see it.
Something's wrong with my phone here. I keep trying to respond to Dana, and it keeps saying messages keep stopping, close app. The fuck? Hold on a second, guys. I don't know what the problem is. Figure it out later. Let me bring in area code 929. And Dana, if you want to call in, please do so, Dana. I'm having trouble responding to you. 929, are you there? 929.
Yes.
Hey, how are you, sir?
All good.
What are you doing, man?
Hello?
Yeah. What's up, man? You sound crazy. Let's get him the fuck out of here, man. Goofball shit. 708, good evening. 708, are you there? Hey.
Hello. Good evening. Hi, Star.
Hey, what's up, man?
Can you hear me?
I can. Derrick Jaxn, the big trending story. What are your thoughts? Do you give a damn?
No, I don't. My friend Foxy Nate wants to say hi.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, who's this?
It doesn't matter. I wanted to get your thoughts on Cassidy versus Hitman and the Serious Jones battle. He's coming back to battle Big K. I was wondering if you had any thoughts on that.
I have,
and it's not URL, so
I have no thoughts on anything with regards to battle rap, because a judge.
Oh my God!
No, a judge ruled today. Excuse me, a judge ruled today that my friend Norbs, his case is moving forward. So I'm not mentioning anything to do with battle rap.
Yeah, but it's not URL though. It's RB.
I don't care where it is. I'm not talking about battle rap. The fuck don't you understand? A $40 million lawsuit going forward. We're in litigation. Fuck is wrong with you? 804, you there? Good evening, 804. 012. Yeah, my phone is fucked up here. It says close app. You kidding me? 804, good evening. Pick it up. Now we'll keep it pushing. All right, Ronnie, you there? I'm going to go to some super chats.
Yes.
Okay. Big Akia got your donation. He says, females aren't victims. They just would rather listen to a lie than the truth. I have to agree with you, sir. Okay, and he's mad at me about a super chat response. Okay, whatever your issue is, Big Aki. I'm sitting here with 7 windows open. AMK says that Derrick was making them feel too special. They should have been in a Motel 6. Tea, toast, and wet wipes when she comes to the house. Boundaries. Okay, hold on, guys. Now somebody's texting me. Is that you, Dana? Okay, Dana's on the line. Dana, something's going on with your phone. Are you sending me spam? What's going on, Dana?
No.
Every time
I just text you regular.
Every time I try to open your message, my phone, it acts crazy. I'm just going to delete your message. How's that? You're on the line.
Yeah.
Good to hear from you. What's cracking? We're talking about Derrick Jaxn.
God, I thought. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. No, I thought that story would have died down, but he got a lot of men upset. And I guess people are upset because he's finessing the game, finessing women, their money, everything, So he just got dudes in their bags. I mean, some women have a problem with it, but it is what it is. And his wife, she's not all that. And I heard they was having problems, but that's just too much gossipy tea. I was just calling because...
Oh, Dana, wait a minute. Then did you see Derrick Jaxn and his wife sitting there on his Instagram page today? What do you mean it's too much gossiping tea? A big-ass story.
Yeah, I was on the Shade Room, and I seen the clip. Yeah. I didn't even watch the full clip. And I saw the wife, and I'm like, okay, why is she sitting up there with a bonnet on her head? So it's like, no wonder he cheated on you.
Okay, so you didn't watch the clip is what you're saying. You didn't even pay attention.
No, because I was listening to other YouTubers talk about it and break it down, and Tasha K with, the side chicks or whatever. Okay. So, I mean, he was just being dragged. So, but I'm like, what are people upset for? Men cheat. Especially high value men or men of means, they're definitely going to cheat. So what you mad about?
Okay, if you didn't see the video, I'm not even gonna, kick back because you and I have spoken before, and I've said, and I still stand on this. Most males are not men, so I don't subscribe to that, all men cheat, bullshit. But anyway, someone called in and they were talking a little sideways, and I cut them short about you, and then you say you were just on Clubhouse, yes? So you didn't hear the guy.
Yeah. I love Clubhouse because I actually utilize it, the network and, build with people to make money, especially in my profession.
Okay.
So, but I had your show on at the same time, and then I heard you say my name talking to somebody, and I'm like, oh, and I went back and I listened. And again, there's always some bussy beta male calling in, complaining about women or, complaining about me for what? So I just want to know what's the problem.
Well, he called from area code 260. I don't think I can necessarily call him, but yeah, he wasn't talking too crazy. He just was making reference to, I think, you being the type of woman that Derrick Jaxn targets, if I'm not mistaken. That's what he said.
Yeah, well, Derrick Jaxn is a beta who just learned how to finesse the game. I don't take advice on relationships or love from anybody.
Gotcha.
My personal life is good. So, yeah, go kick rocks.
Okay. All right, anything else going on your platform, Dana? Anything you want to mention or promote on The Real Dana on YouTube?
Yeah, subscribe to The Real Dana on YouTube, and me and the judge will be live this Thursday for Man Up Thursday.
Okay. Good to hear from you. We'll talk soon.
Okay,
right,
yeah.
Take care.
Have a good night, guys.
I was hoping Dana would have watched that damn thing, but I guess she's busy. And let me click 804 off. Somebody was just on hold, and they never picked up. Hey, Ronnie, can you send me a text? Are you busy? I want to see if my phone is
Sure, I'll send right now.
If it was just Dana's text message that was kept making my phone crash. Rory, I got your donation. He says, salute Brooklyn Kennedy. What is he? Let's see. Know a Tony Braxton. Okay, does Brooklyn Kennedy know a Tony Braxton tranny for him? That looks like Roy. Roy, do you want to call in? What is that about? I think that's really Rory. Okay, let me respond to Ronnie. Nope, it's my phone. It says restart the app. Message has stopped. My phone's fucked up. Thank you, Rory. Are you calling in? Something about Brooklyn Kennedy. I'm not sure what that's about, man, but thank you. Drew, I got your donation. He says just supporting. Thank you, sir. Jawan, I got your donation. Okay. GNN where? Okay. Your banner's going to be on right after the show's over, sir. Juice Man J. Okay. Juice Man, I don't know who that guy is you're talking about, and I don't want to take shots at other YouTube channels, but thank you, man. Thank you for your support. Elvis, the Chef Rosenberg. Elvis, are you calling in? I got to get that information from you, man, so I can put you in the community section, all right? Elvis, when you get time. And area code 202, you're on the line in the meantime. 202. 12. Looks like Crown from D.C. 202, is that you, Crown? 1029. 202. You got to pick it up.
Hello.
Hey. Good evening.
Hey, man, I got a quick question.
Well, sir, we're talking about topics tonight. Do you want to join the topic? You didn't send in a donation, and you're trying to derail the show. We're talking about Derrick Jaxn.
Yeah, I put in a $20 donation.
Okay. Derrick Jaxn, that's our main topic.
Oh, well, I just logged on, so I didn't even hear it. But I got a question about taxes, man. I know you're a businessman, and I just got some questions about some taxes.
I'll try to help you, but go ahead.
Okay, so I know you have property, and you have multiple properties, and I'm just trying to figure out if I can email you to get some answers about how to not pay as much on taxes in the future, especially with developing the properties and things of that nature.
That type of question, I honestly think you should go to an accountant. I wouldn't want to be the guy who even responds to that, because that could be somewhat of a unlawful response if I'm trying to assist you in avoiding the IRS. Hang on. With regards to properties, I pretty much liquidated everything. I'm a part owner in some supermarkets, but in terms of properties that I rent, I don't have anything right now other than something in New Jersey, which is really just a a family home. So I don't know.
Okay.
If I can also just say this, and to get that type of advice, in my opinion, you would have to do what's called a profile analysis with someone. You shouldn't just call and ask someone to tell you how to beat the system. That's not what you want to do.
Well,
go ahead.
Well, I appreciate that. I just respect your besides your entertaining. I learned. So one of the things that I learned is that you are a hell of a businessman. So I hear you.
Well, listen, if you want to send me an email, but don't say in the email, I'm trying to avoid taxes.
That's what I was trying not to say. Yeah, because I know it's live, so I'm trying not to say that.
Don't say that in the email. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what state are you in? What state are you in?
I'm in D.C., man. Southeast D.C.
Yeah, I don't know too much about that particular area. I'm going to be honest with you, but I would suggest an accountant that could help you with regards to what it is that you're in seek of. I wouldn't just take that from anybody. That type of advice,
Yeah, I understand. It's just I'm trying to make sure I take advantage of the gentrification and get some Skrilla.
Well, now, hang on a second. Can I ask you a question with all due respect? Are you paying any child support or alimony?
No kids, man.
Okay. Are you married?
I am.
Okay. How long have you been married?
Under 5 years.
Okay. Any type of separation between property and business between you two, or is she your heart and soul?
So we have an LLC, and then I have an LLC with my immediate family. So it's together but separate.
Okay. Yeah. I would say an accountant, man. But shoot me an email. I'll see what I can do. All right.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Okay. Hold on a second, guys. Oh, shit. Florida Boy J on the check in area code 904. Florida Boy J.
Yo,
sound like you're on the highway pushing the foreign, big nigga. What's cracking?
Hey, man. Happy birthday, my nigga. Keep them twerking, my nigga. It's my birthday today. It's the last 50 minutes of it.
That's right.
Man, listen. I had to get on the road. I had to put in some work. I'm coming back from Orlando right now. I just want to call in. The show's actually great. I'm on the road right now, so I can't talk long. I know you don't like too much background noise and shit. But
good to hear from you, man.
But straight, yeah. Hey, really appreciate it. And I did get a chance to catch up with my co-host. She said she was passed out last night, and then she tried to run the IG question game for some of the people who went to her page from the Star Report.
Okay.
And she had to shut it off because y'all were asking too many vulgar-ass questions for her to answer. So she couldn't even talk to you niggas.
Yeah.
But she does want to call in sometime this week. So your next show, I'm going to have her on the line, and maybe we can go a little deeper into the conversation that we had.
Well, listen, man, I'm just trying to promote you. I'm not trying to ever throw nothing, in the game that derails what you're doing, man. So if you want to do that, cool. If not, don't worry about it. But happy birthday to you, man, on some real shit.
Yeah. Hey, man, appreciate it, Star. Like I said, man, you helped a lot. You helped me, my co-host, a lot, and with the platform.
Yeah, man.
So whenever everybody's done with the Star Report, if you would like to, go to his community section. Respect and Facts Podcast, Episode 8 is in there. Stimmy bag, brown paper bag test and stimmies. That's the episode. Star, yes, sir. I appreciate it. High_life 93.
Yeah.
We will be having episode 9% Effects podcast dropping Thursday, Friday. I appreciate it, Ronnie.
Thank you, man.
Brooklyn, Dana. You guys have a wonderful night. Thank you. And Mo.
Happy birthday, Jay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ronnie.
Salute, man. Salute. Okay. All right, Florida Boy J on the check-in. All right. I think we've exhausted this particular topic, Ronnie. Thank you for your assistance. Hang on, stay with me. I'm going to just finish up with you on the line if you have time. Jamie, I got your donation. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. 419. I don't see you in the queue. I don't know what that's about, Jamie, but thank you for your donation, okay? Darlene, I got your donation. AMK got your donation. Bonnets are the new crowns. Okay. What is he talking about, Ronnie? Or is he just...
I think he's like basically saying that it was all right that she came on camera in front of potentially 1.3 million people with the headscarf on.
I think she's a good-looking woman, and I think that she's not bothered by him doing what it is that he does. And she's got that little tyrant thing about her, you know, where she's probably calling the shots.
I didn't get that. I felt like this was probably the only time where she's ever been able to insert herself and say, hey, yes, I'm his wife, I'm his woman, we're working through this. And it was probably like sort of like a confidence booster for her. Now I'm getting all this attention. People know officially now that, you know, my husband is married and he's married to me and this is who I am, because she's been a secret all this time. So I'm sure that she, you know, that was the one good thing that came out of it for her. But as they said, this was something that was already addressed. Okay. So it was only being revealed to us now. But again, I don't really see this being so much about the cheating between him, you know, him on his wife and all of that. Right. So much it is like the unraveling of his character. The unraveling of the facade that he has put up for all this time.
I would definitely agree with you on that, but again, I don't really watch him at all, so I don't know what his what people perceive him to be. I mean, I can only imagine, but I don't want to speculate and just dump on the guy. But you know better than I. Wes, I got your donation. Hold on a second, Ronnie. And Adam, I got your donation. Adam, I picked up 202. That was you. We spoke. That was you, sir, okay? I've always done the same thing. No, I don't have T-Mobile. I don't know why my phone was active, but I'm going to shut it off. That's what I'm going to do. Ace, I got your donation. Thank you. Ace, Azura Black. Thank you, man. Azura Black says, great show. You know, this topic, I mean, it's not one that I have a lot of knowledge in that area, but Ronnie did a great job. Anika, are you calling in? Long-ass paragraph. Hold on a second. Ronnie, can I send this to you so you can read this? She always has great commentary. Do you have time, Ronnie?
How much time are we talking?
Hold on a second. Check your email. Anika, hold on a second. AJ, I got your donation. Yeah, he said Ghostface Killer's fur was off the chain. And Anika, hang on a second. I sent your email to Ronnie. I'm going to load up some of these banners before I close the show down. Big Aki, I got your other donation. Thank you very much. Politicking Network. Amp, you sent me an email. I've been busy, man. Do you want to call in? Yeah, Amp, I do want to come on your show, man, but I gotta take a trip to Florida on business, and then when I get back, I'll have a better idea about what it is I'm going to do, whether I'm going to stay in Atlanta or head back up north. But I did get your email. Thank you, Amp, from Politicking Podcast. He says Derrick Jaxn made it worse for himself going on live with his wife. Time will tell. Time will tell. I think it was a chess move. I don't think he had a choice. I think Tasha K was bringing that smoke, and I think things were about to get worse. And I think he did what he had to do. Pardon me. He did what he had to do. Ronnie, did you get Anika's email, or should I read it?
Yeah, I got it. I mean, it almost crashed my hard drive. No, I'm just kidding. You want me to read it?
Yeah, could you please?
Okay. So she says, tell me if you can hear me or if I'm too far away.
God, you're fine.
Okay. She says, Derrick Jaxn is just another black woman hustler capitalizing off black relationship dysfunction. He engaged in fuckboyism by ghosting the side chick, which triggered her. He should have gradually faded away over time so the chick could concoct a story in her head that she left him alone because he wouldn't step up to the plate. His dysfunctional black woman cult will remain unfazed and will find a way to demonize the side chicks instead. His book will sell very well. And that's from Anika.
Thank you, Anika. Yeah. Okay, Ronnie, I'm going to shut it down. Great to talk to you, and thank you for quarterbacking this particular topic. Anything else you want to say so that we don't talk later or tomorrow? And then you say, I forgot to mention. You had a lot of notes, right?
Well, I mean, I think that Derrick Jaxn has been exposed once and for all, and it's time to lay him to rest as the go-to man for, women with relationship issues. He can no longer posture as the spokesman for, the Black Men Who Don't Cheat Committee, and he should no longer feel emboldened to drag men on the daily because he's no different than the men he drags, apparently.
Yeah, yeah. Now, again, I don't know too much about him, but was he pushing that whole black men don't cheat thing? I mean, I saw him sitting in a car with a T-shirt. Was that his mantra?
I mean, it was a chorus of people who basically got on that wave, pushing that. And I don't even, this is really just a whole nother topic, but I think that monogamy in itself is really an impractical way of life for most people to begin with. Yeah. So that's not what my gripe is with him. My gripe is the fact that for all these years, you've been talking about men who are cheaters and dragging them, and you're no different.
Dogging them, yeah. Quote, unquote, dogging them, yeah. Okay. All right, thank you, Ronnie. We'll talk later or tomorrow.
All right, sorry. Take care.
Take care. Rugerani. All right, guys. Let me get some banners on the screen, and I will see you guys tomorrow, maybe even an afternoon show, because I'm getting back into the gym. Today was my first day back, and I'm going to be up early, and I might just still have that energy around 11 a.m. or 12 noon, okay? Take care, be safe, and thank you for your support tonight.